including ESPN events and iHeart Race and Ticket Guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at Ticketsmarter.com. Great seats at a great price? Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event?
Good evening, folks. Live at Hyde Stadium, the Oahe Zap set to take on the Casper Spuds for the second of this two-game series. I'm Evan Epstein. Thank you so much for tuning in. Last night, the Casper Spuds taking down the Oahe Zap by a final score of 12-4. Ben Ersfeld got the start for the Zap. The Zap fell behind 1-0, but runs in the third and fourth innings gave the Zap a 2-1 lead. Ersfeld would give up a 3-run home run to Josh Phillips in the fifth. The Zap battling back to cut the deficit to 5-3, but it was a 4-run sixth inning for the Casper Spuds that would ultimately break the game open. In that inning, Colin Kwandi walking 3 batters, recording 2 outs before Jake Hutter would give up a 2 RBI single to once again Josh Phillips. Phillips ended up having 8 RBIs on the afternoon after a bases-clearing double in the 7th, which would finish up a final score at 12-4. Game time weather for today, it is 85 degrees, not a cloud in the sky. Beautiful day for baseball. Wind about 9 miles an hour, gusting a little bit out towards left field. As Joel Peterson, the hometown hero for tonight, throwing out the first pitch here at Hyde Stadium. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Casper Spuds tonight. Leading off and playing center field is Elijah Reeves. Batting second at third base is Dawson Barakani. Batting third and playing first is Josh Phillips. At shortstop, Dylan Schlotterback hitting cleanup. At the hot corner is Raphael Jackson. Hitting sixth in left field is Matt Marsick. Batting seventh at second base is Chandler Stocking. DHing and batting eighth is Pedro Martinez. And rounding out the order behind the dish for the Casper Spuds is Stone Vacek. Jason Fink will take the mound tonight for the Spuds. We'll take a quick break here at Hyde Stadium. When we come back, it'll be first pitch of Oahe Zap baseball. Stay tuned.
Event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at Ticketsmarter.com. Great seats at a great price? Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at Ticketsmarter.com. Great seats at a great price? Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at Ticketsmarter.com. Great seats at a great price? Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at Ticketsmarter.com. Great seats at a great price? Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at Ticketsmarter.com. Great seats at a great price? Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeartRadio, TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale, all backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at Ticketsmarter.com. Great seats at a great price? Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeartRadio, TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale, all backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at Ticketsmarter.com. Great seats at a great price? Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeartRadio, TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale, all backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at Ticketsmarter.com. Great seats at a great price? Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeartRadio, TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale, all backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at Ticketsmarter.com. Great seats at a great price? Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeartRadio, TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million.
Nathan Palacios taking his warm-up pitches here for the Oahe Zap. Let's take a look at how he has fared so far this summer. Palacios in 3 appearances, 16 innings pitched, a 1-1 record, just a 1.13 ERA. That is 2 earned runs over those 16 innings pitched, 10 walks and 13 strikeouts. And so it looks like we have yet another standoff here at Hyde Stadium. Lucas Creighton still out there on the first base line. Someone put a helmet over on his head. And so the Casper Spuds, actually, they stand just in front of their dugout, which is out of the view of our camera. And so the Casper Spuds are actually suiting up their man who is standing off in catcher's gear. So unclear of who that is on the Spuds side of the mound, as they are messing with him, pouring a little bit of water through the mask. Perhaps a strategic move just in front of the dugout, as they may kick Lucas Creighton off the first base line at some point. Here, we'll get you to the zoomed out cam. There's Creighton right there with the helmet on. Let's take a look at Swaggy P's keys to the game. Key number 1, Palacios lights out. He's been great so far this season. Going to need another good performance against the best lineup in the Independence League. Continuing offensive success. The Zap putting up 12 hits last night after failing to record more than 4 hits over the 4 prior games. And stop stranding runners. The Oahe Zap, 10 runners left on base last night, as that was crucial in their loss. Home plate umpire Christopher Dozark waving off the standoff. He was not having any of it tonight. Leadoff batter for the Casper Spuds will be Elijah Reeves. Reeves, a good night last night, 2 for 4, an RBI to go along with a walk and the sacrifice bunt. Palacios deals breaking ball, hammered down the third base line. Reeves will make a big turnaround first, and he will stop there, as getting the ball in quickly from left field was Tyler Hoffman. So a first pitch single for Elijah Reeves. And that'll bring up Dawson Barakami. Barakami just 18 at-bats so far this season, hitting .222, but he's getting on base at a clip of .417. Reeves a lot of speed off first, as the fastball in there on the inside corner, as the count goes 0-1 on Barakami. Gets by Jackson Mix, but Buck snaps a heads-up play to recover behind. Count goes to 1-1 on Barakani. Take a look at your Oahe Zap in the field. In the outfield, it's Tyler Hoffman in left, Andrew Phillips in center, Emiliano Curiel in right. Around the infield, Aiden Johnson at third, Buck snaps at short, Jackson Mix up at second, Jacob Trusner at first, and Will Calcaterra behind the dish. Now the 1-1 to Barakani. Fastball, that one foul back over the netting, as the count runs 1-2. So Reeves taking his steps off of second. Both Snabs and Mix playing relatively up the middle. The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball misses off the inside corner, as the count evens up at 2-2. So a runner in scoring position now for the Spuds with no one out. Here's the 2-2. That one hit high in the air, will go out of play. So the count will remain 2-2 as Barakani fights that one off. Yeah, last night, as we just mentioned, the Zap, they had 12 hits on the game, scoring just 4 runs. Leaving runners stranded has been a huge issue, as the 2-2, that one hit sharply up the middle. It'll get into center field for a base hit, and that'll get by the glove of Andrew Phillips. Elijah Reeves will come around to score. Dawson Barakani will head into second. It'll be a single, with Barakani advancing to second on the error by Andrew Phillips out in center field, as the Casper Spuds, just 2 batters into the game, are out to a 1-0 lead. Josh Phillips, the big lefty, stepping in, who had 8 RBIs last night. A 3-run home run, a bases-clearing double, and a 2-run single. Pitch from Palacios misses outside. Count goes 1-0. Phillips, a monstrous 1.255 OPS. As the 1-0 pitch catches the outside corner, count even 1-1. Barakani, a big lead there off of second base. The 1-1, breaking ball misses away, 2-1. Phillips hitting .324 on the season. As Nathan Palacios is already battling here in the top of the first. 2-1 pitch, checked his swing and fouled it off, as the count now goes 2-2. Palacios now the 2-2. That one hit on the ground towards first, goes foul, and the count will remain 2-2. Crucial situation here for the Zap. Still no one out, trying to limit the damage early on in the ballgame. Interesting to see Vince Polizzi not in the starting lineup tonight after going 3 for 4 yesterday. Now the 2-2. Fastball, that one hammered out towards right center field. That ball will get down and head to the wall. 1 run will score. Phillips cruises into second with an RBI double as the Casper Spuds lead by a score of 2-0. So 2 singles and a double to start off the ball game puts the Zap in a 2-0 hole. That fastball caught a lot of the plate. Josh Phillips all over that one down there into the right center field gap. Dylan Schlotterback now stepping in. Schlotterback 1 for 5 yesterday. A double came around to score. Pitch from Palacios, breaking ball missing down and away, 1-0. Schlotterback hitting .273 on the season. 11 walks puts his on-base percentage up to .412. Now the 1-0. Breaking ball, that one catching the outside corner. Great pitch from Palacios on the knees of Schlotterback. Phillips off of second. Snab shading up the middle. Palacios deals. That one down in the dirt. Nice stop by Calcaterra behind the plate as the count goes 2-1. Palacios looking in for the sign. Now set. The 2-1. That one cut on and missed. A big hack there from Schlotterback as the count now evens at 2-2. Not the start to the game that Palacios had envisioned. 3 hard-hit baseballs. Now a runner on second as Palacios still battling to get the first out of the inning. 2-2 count on Schlotterback. That one missing low and away as the count runs full. Palacios now set for the 3-2, and that one hit high in the air towards center field. Going back is Phillips, settling under and will make the play for the first out of the inning. Tagging from second is Phillips, who will make it into third safely. So Josh Phillips now 90 feet away as the Casper Spuds up 2-0 with 1 man out. Raphael Jackson now the batter for the Spuds as the fastball just misses up and away, 1-0. Jackson didn't play yesterday, hitting .259 on the season. 1-0 pitch, cut on and missed. Looked like it was off the end of the bat of Jackson, so Phillips will stay down there at third. Jackson 6 RBIs on the year as that one is fouled down to his feet. Count now 1-2. Palacios throws a fastball, slider, change, and curve in there. So a pretty typical arsenal from Palacios as that one is cut on and missed. Palacios strikes out Jackson as there's now 2 outs here in the top of the first. And if Palacios can get out of this first inning with just 2 runs let in, that almost feels like a win given that the inning started off with 3 hits. And Phillips was already leading off second with no one out and 2 runs in. That ball hit hard up the middle. That will get through for a base hit. Phillips will trot home as the lead is now extended to 3-0 off the single from Matt Marsick. Marsik's second RBI of the series, picked one up yesterday in the sixth inning. Chandler Stocking now the batter as the breaking ball from Palacios on the inside corner. Stocking hitting 185 so far this season. Runner goes, that pitch down in the dirt, throw down to second, not in time. A stolen base from Matt Marsik, his sixth stolen bag of the summer. So the Casper Spuds, who were 51 for 51 on their stolen base attempts going into the game, already now 2 stolen bases in the first, now 53 for 53. As the count now 1-1 on Stocking. Big jump off second, 1-1 pitch fouled back as the count goes 1-2. Marsik getting about 15 feet plus off of second base there, perhaps trying to time up Palacios and scamper over to third here with 2 men out. Now the 1-2 pitch, missing high, as the count evens up at 2-2. Palacios steals. Breaking ball, that one hit on the ground towards third. It will go foul. So the count stays 2-2. Two coming from Palacios. The fastball, that one hit on the ground to short, fields it on a hop by Snaps, fires to first, and that will do it here in the top of the first. The Casper Spuds get 3 runs across 4 hits. The Oahe Zap in an early hole here in this one. Spuds lead 3-0.
Million tickets for sale, all backed with the Ticket Smarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at Ticketsmarter.com. Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. Ticket Smarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale, all backed with the Ticket Smarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at Ticketsmarter.com. Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. Ticket Smarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale, all backed with the Ticket Smarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed.
Bottom of the first here at Hyde Stadium, the Oahe Zap in an early 3-0 hole. Let's take a look at your Zap lineup over at short. Jacob Trusner in tonight for Vince Polizzi at first. DHing is Mason Lang. Tyler Hoffman back out in left after he returns from injury yesterday. Will Calcaterra batting 7th behind the plate. Andrew Phillips in center. And Emiliano Curiel will round out the lineup, hitting 9th. So 2 men interesting to see not in the lineup, Vince Polizzi and Leandro Guevara. They are the only 2 Zap players with an OPS above 1,000. Neither in the lineup tonight. Aiden Johnson hitting .212 on the year so far, as the pitch on the outside corner for strike 1 from Jason Fink. Now the 0-1 pitch. Fastball on the inside corner. As the count goes 0-2, Jason Fink out of UCCS, 16 2/3 innings on the year, as the 0-2 pitch just misses. Count goes 1-2. He's given up 14 hits, 9 runs, just 5 of those runs earned, a 1-0 record, 13 strikeouts, 8 walks, an ERA of 2.1. 1-2 pitch. That one chopped on the ground towards third and will kick foul. So Johnson will return to home plate for the 1-2 count. Johnson 1 for 4 yesterday, a strikeout. His 33% line drive percentage is tied for second on the team. Was interesting to go through the advanced stats earlier today on Game Changer as the breaking ball misses low and away. Count now 2-2. Zap looking to get the bats going here early as they already have some work to do. 2-2 pitch. Fastball cut on and missed. Johnson chases the high heat. So Jason Fink has struck out his first batter faced tonight. Jackson Mix last night, pinch hitting in the 8th inning, worked a walk. Hitting .261 on the year after a nice night in Spearfish Tuesday. The pitch, fastball on the outside corner from Jason Fink. So Fink has been predominantly throwing the fastball here in the early going. Now the 0-1 on Mix. Went back to the fastball there. That one just missing off the outside corner. Count evens up 1-1. The 1-1 went with the breaking ball. Bit of an awkward motion from Jackson Mix. No signal, so it looks like he'll go down as ball 2. The Spuds moving to 11-4 on the summer with last night's win. The Oahe Zap falling to 3-14. Now the 2-1 from Fink. Fastball, that one hit high in the air towards the left side, slicing foul. The left fielder in Matt Marsick unable to get over to that ball, giving up on it. So the count stays 2-2 on Jackson Mix. Joining me later in this one will be Ben Ersfeld, the Oahe Zap starting pitcher last night. Now the 2-2 from Fink. Fastball missing down in the dirt as the count runs full. It'll be Ersfeld's second time on the mic doing color commentary. He was the first player out of anyone who joins me up here in the booth earlier in the season. Did a terrific job. So Ersfeld will be coming up here in the 6th. As home plate umpire Corey Baker returns behind the plate now. Count 3-2 on Jackson Mix. That one misses down in the dirt, so Mix works a walk. And that will bring up Buck Snabs. Snabs a nice afternoon yesterday. 2 for 3, a walk, and an RBI on a fielder's choice in the 3rd inning. That one tied the game up at 1. Fink deals. Fastball on the inside corner. Count goes 0-1. Snabs hitting .222 on the season. Has 3 RBIs. As that fastball missing away, 1-1. It's funny, as I was doing the normal game prep, Buck Snabs coming over my shoulder to take a look at some of his advanced statistics. Now the 1-1 pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike. Buck Snabs thought that was well below his knees. Instead, the count going to 1-2. Yeah, the one number Snabs was unhappy with was his batting average with runners in scoring position, hitting just 67. But as that one misses off the inside corner, 2-2. But Snaps has been working really good at bats as of late. He is the everyday shortstop on this roster after Brandon Weigel left the team with a shoulder injury. So Weigel done for the summer. 2-2 fastball cut on and miss. Snaps down swinging. Jason Fink's second strikeout of the game. And the word across the team, I mean, they see the good at-bats that Snaps is putting in at the plate. With some success yesterday. Now Jacob Trusner hitting cleanup tonight for the Zap. Pitch from Fink, and he plunked Trusner on the first pitch. So Trusner will walk down to first. Looked like the curveball just got away off the hand of Jason Fink. And there are now runners on first and second with 2 away here in the bottom of the first. Mason Lang, the batter. Lang 2 for 5, hitting .235 this season. Fastball on the outside corner for strike 1. Lang also struggling with runners in scoring position, hitting just 83 in those scenarios. A chance to improve upon that metric here with Jackson Mix off of second. Fink deals the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball. That one misses as the count goes 1-1. Jason Fink, the big righty on the mound, about 6'3", as he bends over here out of the stretch. Shakes off his catcher, Stone Vacek. Now they're ready. The 1-1. Fastball catches the zone as the count now 1-2. Well, a key to the game tonight for the Oahe Zap was take advantage of your runners on base as they stranded 10 last night. 1-2 pitch misses outside 2-2. And this is a key situation with 2 men out to try and take advantage of the base runners. And checking back on Jackson Mix at second was Jason Fink. Mix diving back into second safely. A little close for comfort there, though, for Jackson Mix. Now the 2-2. Breaking ball misses up and away, 3-2. Full count here with 2 outs. Mix and Trusner will be running on the pitch. Mason Lang in a battle here against Jason Fink. 3-2 pitch. Fastball fouled off. Count stays 3-2 as that one will head down there toward. Looks like that ball will run into the lake. It is Capitol Lake over the road up to the left of Hyde Stadium. Count still full here on Mason Lang. The pitch. Fastball hit on the ground towards second, fielded by Stocking, who fires to first for the final out of the inning. So a walk and a hit by pitch. The Oahe Zap strand 2 runners on at the end of the first inning. The Casper Spuds lead the Oahe Zap 3-0. You're watching Oahe Zap Baseball on YouTube.
At Ticketsmarter.com. Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeartRadio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed. At Ticketsmarter.com. Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. a proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale, all backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at TicketSmarter.com. Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter, a proud partner to the big.
Nathan Palacios looking to settle in here in the top of the second after giving up 3 runs on 4 hits in the top of the first inning. Palacios will face Pedro Martinez, Stone Vacek, and then it will be back to the top of the Spuds lineups in Elijah Reeves. So this Pedro Martinez DHing for tonight, a hitter rather than the Boston Red Sox pitcher. Martinez hitting 136 this summer. Struggling here in the early going, 8 strikeouts on the season. Palacios is ready, as that one is fouled off the end of the bat of Martinez. So let's see how Palacios responds after giving up 3 runs in the first inning. Good first pitch there on the outside corner. Now the 0-1 goes to the breaking ball. Martinez well out ahead of that one. So Martinez a little bit off the fastball, now ahead of the curveball, which opens up any pitch in the arsenal here for Nathan Palacios. The 0-2, that one hit high in the air towards center field. Andrew Phillips racing back and settling under it to make the play for the first out of the inning. So Martinez on the high fastball, getting just under it, driving Phillips a couple steps in from the warning track. And the 9-hitter Stone Vacek will step in. Vacek pinch hit last night as the curveball misses high, 1-0. Vacek 0 for 1 was hit by a pitch, and he would come around to score in the 7th inning, hitting .250 on the season as Vacek calls time. One 0 pitch. Breaking ball on the outside corner at 1-1. Vacek, it looked like as soon as he saw the spin on that pitch laying off, likely sitting fastball, 1-1, went back to the breaking ball. Vacek out ahead of that one, chasing perhaps a bit below the zone as the count now 1-2. The pitch. That one hit it high in the air towards left field. Shading back is Hoffman, who will make the play. Vacek a little bit off on the timing of that one there. A breaking ball that hung over the plate from Palacios, but a little bit off the end of the bat allows Tyler Hoffman to make the play out there in left field. Now 2 outs here in the top of the second, as it is back to the top of the lineup for Elijah Reeves. Fastball, that one hit on in the air towards right field. That ball will get down. It's a fair ball. Elijah Reeves will dig for second, and he will get in safely. As the ball goes away into left field, Reeves will stay at second. So Elijah Reeves already 2 for 2 on the day, a single and a double. And that will bring up Dawson Barricani. Barricani a single back in the second, which allowed Reeves to score on the air out there in center field by Andrew Phillips. As already here in the second inning, the Spuds have recorded 5 hits. Fastball missing low and away. Now Palacios set. Runner goes, 1-0 pitch, misses outside, throw down to third, not in time. Elijah Reeves steals third. His 9th stolen base of the summer. As the Spuds stay perfect out there on the base paths, pitch from Palacios on the inside corner. As the count runs to 1-2. Reeves a big lead off third. Johnson not holding him on. Breaking ball down in the dirt. Calcaterra getting up to stop that one and keeping Reeves put. Count now 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Fastball down in the dirt. Yet another great stop from Calcaterra. Standing up and making sure that ball did not get by him as that one skipped well out in front of home plate as the count now full here on Dawson Barricani. As the breaking ball swung on and missed, Barricani down swinging, so the Casper Spuds strand a runner at third, fail to get a run cross in the top of the second. Oahe Zap coming to hit, the Casper Spuds lead 3-0.
Biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeartRadio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at TicketSmarter.com. Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeartRadio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at TicketSmarter.com. Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter.
Tyler Hoffman to lead off for the Oahe Zap here in the bottom of the second. Oahe Zap in a 3-0 hole. Hoffman yesterday in his return from a hand injury was 1 for 3, came around to score in the third. Hoffman, during his time up, joined a couple of broadcasts up here. The first one he joined was the night when Vince Polizzi hit 3 home runs. Quite a night for Hoffman to make his broadcasting debut. Hoffman hitting .364 on the season. As Fink is ready, Hoffman chasing that one away and in the dirt. As the count 0-1. Hoffman, a very wide stance at the plate, as the breaking ball just misses. The bat square over his back shoulder. As the 1-1 once again down in the dirt. Count 2-1. Jason Fink looking comfortable on the mound. Already had a 3-0 lead as he made his first appearance in the bottom of the first, as that fastball is chopped foul. Count now 2-2. The pitch from Fink, missing low, so the count runs full here on Tyler Hoffman. Hoffman out of Iowa Lakes Community College, teammates with Garrett Bergman. 3-2 pitch, and the fastball catches Tyler Hoffman on the shoulder. No matter, it would have been ball four anyways, but instead of a walk, it will go down as a hit by pitch. And that will bring up Will Calcaterra. Calcaterra, the team barber, giving me a haircut before today's game. Calcaterra still looking for his first hit of the summer, just 9 at-bats so far. As that one on the knees at the outside corner, nice pitch from Jason Fink there. Calcaterra thought that one missed away. The lefty first baseman Josh Phillips holding on Tyler Hoffman, 0-1 pitch. Fastball foul back against the netting, 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, that one chopped softly back up to Fink. Fink lobs to first, and that one gets over the head of Phillips. Calcaterra will stop at first. Tyler Hoffman will head for third. So it'll be an error on the throw from the pitcher in Jason Fink. Zap now runners on the corners with no one out, and Andrew Phillips coming to the plate. Phillips yesterday had a couple of opportunities with runners on, failed to convert in the second and fifth innings, recording 2 strikeouts. He would walk in the fourth to load the bases before Cole Ottersberg would drive in a run. Big at-bat here for Phillips. Phillips hitting just 161 on the summer, but his on-base percentage more than double his batting average at 381. That's the result of 11 walks this summer. So Jason Fink will try to settle down now after the errant throw got over the head of Josh Phillips. Pitch to Phillips. That one lines into left field. That ball's going to get down. Coming home to score is Tyler Hoffman. Will Calcaterra rounds third. He'll head home. The play at the plate. The throw is in time. Will Calcaterra is thrown out at home. A beautiful relay play from the Casper Spuds out in shallow left field. But the Zap are on the board as it is now a 3-1 ball game. Andrew Phillips' first extra base hit of the season. And so you question the decision by third base coach. Well, it's now Brady Glenn instead of Jamie Haberger, who has started staying by the dugout with no one out. Very aggressive there. You could have had runners on second and third with no one out. Instead now, one away, just a runner on second. A 3-1 ball game. Emiliano Curiel digging in. Pitch from Fink. Fastball over the heart of the plate to open up the count 0-1 on Curiel. Curiel, the best Oahe Zap with runners in scoring position, hitting .444 on the season as the 0-1 misses down and away. Count evens up at 1-1. Phillips, big lead off second, 1-1 fastball. Ooh, that one high up, almost catching Curiel in the head. So Matt Marsick out there in left field getting the ball into Dylan Schlotterback, who's playing short. Schlotterback, a beautiful relay play to the plate, which got Will Calcaterra by a couple of steps. Runner goes. That one cut on and missed. Throw down to third. Not in time. Andrew Phillips steals third as the count goes 2-2 on Curiel. Phillips leads the team now, 10 stolen bases this year. Aggressive there as the Casper Spuds are very good behind the plate, allowing opposing teams to steal at just a 55% clip. That message was relayed down to Coach Jamie Haberger yesterday, as yesterday was the first game where the Oahe Zap did not steal a base. 3-2 count here on Curiel. Pitch from Fink. Fastball misses low. Curiel works a walk. As there are once again runners on the corner, now one out here. As it will go back to the top of the lineup, Aiden Johnson, the hitter. Johnson, a strikeout back in the first. Pitch. Fastball, that one foul back overhead. Curiel has some speed off of first. Runners here on the corners. Although we mentioned the cannon of an arm that Scott Vacek has. Runner goes. That one hit high in the air, going foul down the left field line, and will hook out a play as the count goes 0-2 on Johnson. So Curiel will go back to first. Now the 0-2. Runner goes once again. That pitch down in the dirt. Coming home is Andrew Phillips. What a heads-up base running play by Andrew Phillips. The ball squirting away from Scott Vacek. Vacek looking up to see the runner in Curiel, who was going down to second. So the Zap have now cut the lead to 3-2. Vacek didn't realize that Curiel was coming home. Neither did Fink, who failed to cover the plate, as the 1-2 pitch catches Aiden Johnson up in the shoulder, or perhaps the hand. Johnson will walk it off down to first. Coach Jamie Haberger coming out to make sure he's all right. So not what Jason Fink wants to do there in a count with 2 strikes. Already some action up in the Casper Spuds bullpen. Tyler Guidry warming up. As the Zap have now cut the lead to 3-2. And so Phillips, seeing that Vacek was slow to get up and retrieve the ball, just about 5 steps to his right, so he likely didn't expect Phillips to be coming home. Jackson Mix now with runners on first and second. The pitch from Fink, fastball fouled away over into the street across Hyde Stadium. Looks like it hit the top of the car in the street up above Hyde Stadium. Count 0-1 on Mix. Mix hitting .273 with runners in scoring position this season. 0-1 from Fink. Fastball missing down and in, 1-1. And it seemed like the Zap needed this here early in the game after falling behind 3-0 in the series against the Sodbusters, struggling to score early in the game as the fastball catches the outside corner. Count now 1-2 on Jackson Mix. Now the 1-2. Fastball missing up and away, 2-2. And so now the emphasis on Will Calcaterra getting thrown out at home is seen. It would be a 3-3 ball game had he held up in all likelihood. The count 2-2 on Jackson Mix. Pitch. Fastball foul back. Mix stays alive. Mix a high ground ball hitter. 40% of his balls in play have gone for ground balls, trying to avoid that here with runners on first and second. 2-2 pitch. That one cut on and missed. Mix out ahead of the breaking ball. And he is down for the second out of the inning. Jason Fink's third strikeout of the game will bring up Buck Snabs. So Snabs, who saw his batting average with runners in scoring position, now an opportunity to improve upon it with runners on first and second. Pitch from Fink. Breaking ball misses inside. Big spot here for Snabs. As the pitch, fastball on the outside corner. 1-1. Johnson off of first, Curiel off second. Jacob Trusner on deck. The pitch, cut on and missed. Big hack there from Snabs, who is now behind in the count 1-2. The pitch. Fastball missing inside. Count now 2-2. So 2-2, 2 outs. Spuds leading by a score of 3-2. Runners on first and second. As soon as Curiel sees Snabs swinging the bat, he will be running. The pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed, so Jason Fink strikes out two straight batters to end the threat in the bottom of the second. The Oahe Zap get 2 runs on 1 hit, a walk, and 2 hit by pitches. Some heads-up base running from Andrew Phillips. At the end of 2 innings, the Casper Spuds lead the Zap 3-2. You're watching Oahe Zap Baseball on YouTube.
A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeartRadio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at TicketSmarter.com. Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeartRadio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at TicketSmarter.com. Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN. TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at TicketSmarter.com.
Josh Phillips to lead off the top of the third for the Casper Spuds here at Hyde Stadium. Spuds holds a 3-2 lead over the Oahe Zap. Phillips an RBI double back in the first, so combines with his 8 RBI. And Palacios steals. That pitch just missing off the outside corner, gets away from Calcaterra, but not a problem here to start off the inning as the count 1-0 on Phillips. Let's see if Palacios works cautiously here now, the 1-0. That one down in the dirt, 2-0, so nothing to hit yet here for Josh Phillips. Palacios shaking off Calcaterra, now deals. Went back to the breaking ball. That one 5 feet out in front of home plate, count 3-0. So Palacios trying not to give anything to Phillips to hit here, now in a 3-0 count. Phillips, given his recent performances, I would guess he has the green light here, 3-0, if he sees a fastball over the plate. Pitch from Palacios as the fastball caught the outside corner, count 3-1. 3-1 pitch, big swing and a miss there from Phillips. So from 3-0 to 3-2 here for Palacios, who has battled back against the most dangerous hitter in the Spuds lineup. 3-2, that one swung on and missed. Palacios gets Phillips on the breaking ball. Palacios' third strikeout of the game. And that will bring up Dylan Schlotterbach. Schlotterbach flew out to deep center field in the first, as the breaking ball on the outside corner from Palacios. Palacios has liked opening up a lot of hitters with the breaking balls, as it seems like the Spuds are sitting on the heater first pitch. Went back to the breaking ball there, chopped foul, 0-2. And when hitters are looking for a fastball first pitch, a lot of times they see a breaking ball, they go into immediate take mode. So if Palacios gets it over the plate, usually in there for an easy strike one. Now the 0-2 count on Schlotterbach. Pitch misses down in the dirt, 1-2. The 1-2. That one in there for strike three. Dylan Schlotterbach down looking. Fourth strikeout of the game for Palacios. 2 strikeouts here in the top of the third. And that will bring up the lefty Raphael Jackson. Jackson struck out in the first, as that one cut on and missed. Jackson chasing down in the dirt. Palacios once again going with the first pitch breaking ball. The 0-1 checked his swing to Jackson. He went around, says home plate umpire Christopher Dozark, as the count now 0-2. The pitch. Fastball on the outside corner for strike three. Nathan Palacios strikes out the side. After the top of the third inning, Casper Spuds lead the Oahe Zap by a score of 3-2. You're watching Oahe Zap Baseball on YouTube.
Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at Ticketsmarter.com. Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at Ticketsmarter.com.
Back here at Hyde Stadium in the bottom of the third, the Casper Spuds lead the Oahe Zap by a score of 3-2. Jason Fink's day is done after just 2 innings. He gave up 3 hit-by pitches, a walk, 1 hit, and 2 runs. Fink committing an error himself, as the pitcher will now be Tyler Guidry, the two-way player out of Navarro College. Guidry on the mound this summer has pitched in 4 games, just 4 innings, an ERA of 7, 6 strikeouts, and 4 walks. So the Zap will try and continue to build on their work in the bottom of the second when they scratch 2 runs across. It'll be Jacob Trusner to lead it off here for the Zap. Trusner was hit by a pitch in the first. And Trusner now digging in. It'll be Trusner, Lang, and Hoffman to lead off the bottom of the third. The pitch from Guidry, fastball misses off the outside corner, 1-0. So these past 2 games, Coach Jamie Haberger staying down there in the dugout. Brady Glenn, the presumptive third base coach, as he had been picking up most of the duties at first, as the breaking ball misses low, 2-0 now on Trusner. So Glenn over at third base coach today. Braden Byram out there coaching first. 2-0 pitch. The fastball inside. 3 straight balls to open up the outing for Tyler Guidry. The 3-0. Fastball over the heart of the plate. Count goes 3-1. 3-1 pitch. Fastball, that one hit high in the air towards the right side. Giving chase is Phillips. Phillips will run out of room as the ball hits the wall over by the Oahe Zap bullpen out there in right field. Count now full on Jacob Trusner. The 3-2 from Guidry. Fastball just misses off the outside corner. Guidry can't believe it. But it'll be a walk for Jacob Trusner to lead off the inning here for the Oahe Zap. So out of the Zap's 7 base runners so far tonight, 6 of them have come either by hit by pitches or walks. As Mason Lang will step in. Lang a ground out to short to end the first. Pitch from Guidry. Fastball gets by Lang. Guidry a very quick slide step here out of the stretch. Oh, 1. Went to the breaking ball, dropped in on the outside corner as Lang behind in the count 0-2. Lang a strikeout yesterday. That was just his 3rd strikeout of the season. A great contact hitter as Guidry checking back in on Jacob Trusner at first. The 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball on the outside corner for strike 3 looking. And that will bring up Tyler Hoffman. Hoffman was hit by a pitch back to lead off the second. Now making a plate appearance in back-to-back innings. Breaking ball, that one misses 1-0. the pitch. Hoffman chasing a pitch way outside. Looked like a slider that fooled Hoffman. A little bit of a smile there from Hoffman as the count 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball on the inside corner as Hoffman behind in the count 1-2. 1-2. Breaking ball misses up, 2-2. And so that can be a sign that a hitter is in a pretty good spot. You know, Hoffman, a pretty wild chase, smiling, shaking it off after that was the first strike of the at-bat, knowing that he can recover. 2-2. Fastball missing low and away, and the count goes full on Tyler Hoffman. Big pitch here from Guidry, 3-2. Breaking ball, that one hit way up into the air, foul territory. Josh Phillips settling under it, makes the play. As there's now 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. So Jacob Trusner remains at first. Will Calcaterra now the batter. Calcaterra reached on the air by Jason Fink. Fink throwing over the head of the first baseman. Pitch from Guidry. Fastball missing away, 1-0. Guidry looking over at the runner. Now the 1-0. Fastball once again low and away, 2-0. Calcaterra relatively small in stature, 5'7", as the breaking ball hit high in the air towards shallow left field. Running in is Marsick, who will make the play to end the third. So Jacob Trusner stranded on first after a walk. Tyler Guidry retiring the next 3 hitters after the end of 3 innings of play. The Spuds lead the Zap 3-2.
Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeartRadio. Ticket Smarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the Ticket Smarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at Ticketsmarter.com. Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeartRadio. Ticket Smarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the Ticket Smarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at Ticketsmarter.com. Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeartRadio.
Zap in a 3-2 hole here on a lovely Thursday evening at Hyde Stadium. Nathan Palacios returns for the 4th after striking out the side in the top of the 3rd. Matt Marsick to lead off the inning for the Casper Spuds. Marsick an RBI single with 2 men out in the top of the 1st to extend the lead to 3-0. A reminder, as always, trivia will be taking place after the top of the 5th inning. The winner receiving 2 free general admission tickets to a Zap game of your choice as Marsick fouls off the opening pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 from Palacios. Breaking ball a couple feet out ahead of home plate, 1-1. Palacios has struggled a little bit on his off-speed pitches so far tonight. Some of them a bit out in front of home plate as the 1-1. That one cut on and missed. Great slider there from Palacios as he gets out ahead 1-2 on Marsick. Fastball hit on the ground towards second, fielded by Mix, fires to first, and that one pulls Trusner off the bag. The ball up against the dugout rail, and the umpires are going to give Matt Marsick second base. And now Marsick is heading down to third, but time has been called. Marsick will head back to at least second base. Well, the umpires will now point him all the way back to first base. So what happened was the ball hit up against the rail of the dugout. Marsick never should have been awarded second base in the first place. Because the umpires called time, which allowed him to go to second, he will return all the way to first as the ball had stayed in play as it hit up against the Oahe Zap dugout rail. So it'll still be an error on Jackson Mix. Now Mix's second straight night with an error. Or excuse me, Mix wasn't playing second base last night. Last night was Cole Ottersberg. My mistake. So Matt Marsick on first. Here in the top of the fourth with no one out, Chandler stalking the batter. As that one is roped into left field, that ball will get down for a base hit. So runners on first and second with no one out as Nathan Palacios has quickly worked himself into a bit of a pickle here in the top of the fourth. The 8-hitter Pedro Martinez will dig in with runners on first and second. Martinez a fly out to center field in his first at bat. Fastball hit on the ground toward short. Ranging over is Snabs. Snabs goes to first, will hold on to the ball. Checking back at third instead. Almost got away from Johnson. Heads up play to field that one. Snabs didn't have much of a chance at first as Pedro Martinez has some speed. So an infield hit from Martinez loads the bases. And Stone Vacek with the opportunity here, bases loaded with no one out. Pitch misses down and away, 1-0. And so Snaps was trying to go behind the runner at third and Matt Marsick. Almost just a flick of the wrist over to Johnson, but almost an errant throw as the fastball misses high. 2-0 now on Stone Vacek. Vacek flew out to left field in the second. The 2-0 pitch. Breaking ball misses low. Now 3-0 with nowhere to put Vacek. So let's see if Palacios goes with a fastball down the middle here. Vacek has a good idea that it's coming. There's nowhere to put him on the base paths. Pitch from Palacios. Well, he went with the fastball down the middle. Looks like Vacek was taking all the way. Count now 3-1. We'll see if Palacios goes back to the heater here. 3-1 count. That one hit on the ground towards short. Snabs can't make the play. One run will score. Coming around is Chandler Stocking, who will score. The Spuds extend their lead to 5-2 off a base hit from Stone Vacek. Tough play there at short for Snabs. Hard ground ball as he would have had to make the backhanded play. Took a little bit of a hop up off the infield dirt. Now runners on first and second with no one out. Back to the top of the Spuds lineup for Elijah Reeves, who already has a single and a double today. The pitch. Reeves squares to bunt, and Calcaterra can't make the diving play. Palacios going to third. The throw gets away from Aiden Johnson, so the runner is safe at third. So that will be an error on the throw from Nathan Palacios. Pedro Martinez was running from second to third. He got a slow jump because he thought Calcaterra was going to make the diving play. Palacios had a lot of time to throw down to third, but pulled Johnson off the bag. As the bases are once again loaded with no one out here in the top of the fourth. As Coach Jamie Haberger will head out for a mound visit. And Coach Haberger will head away from the mound now. With the bases loaded and no one out. Spuds a 5-2 lead, threatening to do some more damage here. So the Zap now 2 errors on the game. That's been an area of struggle for them as the pitch misses up and away to Dawson Barakani. So now 32 errors on the season, as this is the 18th game they are playing. As that pitch misses low, count now 2-0. Once again, nowhere to put Barakani with the bases loaded. Palacios battling here, 2-0 pitch. Fastball down the pipe, 2-1. Jacob Skinner warming up in the Oahe Zap bullpen. Now Garrett Bergman jogging out there to get loose. Two-one pitch. Breaking ball cut on and missed. Dawson Barakani chasing that one. Risky pitch there from Palacios, who would have fell behind in a 3-1 count had Barakani not chased. Instead, the count evens at 2-2. Went back to the breaking ball. That one fouled off the end of the bat of Barakani. Count remains 2-2. Palacios looks in for the sign. Now set. 2-2 pitch. Went back to the breaking ball. Barakani a little bit out ahead of that one as he fouled it down the third base line. Hoffman now retrieving that one out there in left field. Count still 2-2. So Palacios has now thrown 3 straight breaking balls. Let's see what he goes with here. Barakani out ahead of that one. 2-2, went to the fastball. That one hit on in the air towards center field. Coming on is Phillips, runner tagging from third. The throw home will be cut off by Jacob Trusner, who is over on the pitcher's mound. The other 2 runners stay put. So that will make it a 6-2 lead for the Casper Spuds. Oh, and they're going to say that the runner did not tag up in time. They're going to call him out at third. So a 5-2 ball game now, a double play. The runner on third was Pedro Martinez, so they're going to say he left the bag early. Home plate umpire Corey Baker calling out Pedro Martinez on the appeal play at third base. So the game remains a 5-2 ball game. Runners on first and second with 2 men out. What a critical call here in the top of the fourth. It'll be interesting to go back to the tape after this game and watch that one. My eyes were on the ball out in center field for Phillips as that one misses down into the dirt to Josh Phillips. So they're going to say Martinez left early. Not a call you see very often. The 1-0 breaking ball gets by Phillips. Count now 1-1. And despite 2 runs already in for the Spuds, that feels like a momentum shifter now. 2 outs with runners on first and second. The 1-1 breaking ball down in the dirt. Good job by Calcaterra to stop that one as the count 2-1. The pitch to Phillips. Fastball cut on and missed. Count evens at 2-2. Phillips might have thought that was strike 3 there for a second as he was stepping towards the dugout. Two outs, 2 runners on. The pitch. Fastball down in the dirt. Count full at 3-2. So Elijah Reeves off of Elijah Reeves off of first. Stone Vacek off of second. Runners will go on the pitch as Palacios steps off. The 3-2 fastball misses away as Josh Phillips works the walk. And one thing that might be missed in that appeal play at third, it's a heads-up play by Aiden Johnson, who's playing third, to tell Palacios or to tell Trusner instead to check over at third on the appeal. So he must have been watching the foot of Pedro Martinez, who left early, as that will bring up Dylan Schlotterback, the cleanup hitter. Breaking ball catches the outside corner. Schlotterback 0 for 2 flew out to center field in the first, a strikeout looking in the third. Oh, 1. Back to the breaking ball as that one almost got away from Calcaterra. Count 1-1. Phillips off first, Reeves off second, Vacek off third. Count 1-1. Breaking ball hit on the ground towards third, fields it on a hop by Johnson, goes to second for the easy force play there. Nathan Palacios works through a bases-loaded jam, gives up 2 runs in the top of the fourth, but boy, oh boy, could it have been a lot worse. The Casper Spuds lead the Oahe Zap 5-2. You're watching Oahe Zap Baseball on YouTube.
Ticket Smarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the Ticket Smarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at Ticketsmarter.com. Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. Ticket Smarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the Ticket Smarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at Ticketsmarter.com. Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. Ticket Smarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the Ticket Smarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your
The Oahe Zap in a 5-2 hole here coming into the bottom of the fourth. The Casper Spuds scoring 2 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors, and a walk in the top half of the fourth. But Nathan Palacios leaving the bases loaded, which really keeps the Zap here in a 3-run ball game. Andrew Phillips to lead it off for the Zap. Phillips roped an RBI double down the left field line back in the second inning. A good sign for Phillips at the plate. Phillips has a lot of power at the plate, just hasn't put it into use so far this summer. So Phillips will try and add on to what is already off to a pretty good night here at Hyde Stadium. Now the pitch from Guidry. Phillips squares to bunt, but the ball goes foul. Count goes 0-1. Dawson Baracani at third. Let's see if he plays in now on the grass after Phillips tried to bunt on that one. Stands about even with third. Takes a couple steps back. 0-1 count. Let's see if Phillips tries it again. That one misses down in the dirt, 1-1. Looks like Phillips is now swinging away. The 1-1 from Guidry. Phillips out ahead of the breaking ball as the count goes 1-2. The pitch. Breaking ball drops in on the outside corner. Phillips down looking. And that will bring up Emiliano Curiel. Phillips whispering something over in the ear of Curiel before his at-bat. Perhaps something about the strike zone, something out of the hand of Guidry. Unsure of what that intel was. Curiel worked a walk in the bottom of the second, as that one hammered out towards right field, but right at Jackson out in right, who makes the play. Only had to take about 1 or 2 steps, as there are quickly 2 away here in the bottom of the fourth. Heard a sharp crack in the back there off of Curiel's bat. Seems as though he might have just missed it. And now bring up Aiden Johnson. Pitch from Guidry misses high, 1-0. Johnson was hit by a pitch in the second. Struck out in the first. 1-0. Breaking ball misses off the outside corner. Count goes to 2-0. Fastball misses high. Home plate umpire Christopher Dozark thought about that one, thought better of it, as the count now 3-0 here on Johnson. Johnson looks relaxed in the box, bat resting on his shoulder. 3-0 pitch was taking all the way. Fastball misses high, and Johnson on with a 4-pitch walk with 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Jackson Mix now with an opportunity with 2 men out. A walk and a strikeout. So both teams already here in the fourth inning have batters making their 3rd plate appearances of the night. Guidry, fastball gets by Mix. Count 0-1. And this is a spot where Vacek behind the plate looms large for the Casper Spuds, as maybe you get aggressive with Johnson on first with 2 men out, but likely not with Vacek behind the plate, as the count evens 1-1, Guidry missing outside. One to Mix. Fastball hammered will go foul, as Vince Polizzi, who's now at the first base coach, leaping over that ball. Count 1-2 on Mix. the 1-2. That one fouled back. Count stays 1-2. Mix in his low crouch at the plate. 1-2. Fastball hit high in the air into foul territory. Coming on is Barraccani, who makes the play to end the bottom of the fourth inning. The Zap leave one runner on base. A walk from Aiden Johnson. That will do it here in the bottom of the fourth. Casper Spuds lead the Oahe Zap by a score of 5-2. You're watching Oahe Zap Baseball on YouTube.
Your way guaranteed at Ticketsmarter.com. Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way guaranteed at Ticketsmarter.com. Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way guaranteed at Ticketsmarter.com. Great seats at a great price. Get them safe.
Jacob Skinner on the mound for the Oahe Zap, which means Nathan Palacios' night is done after Palacios gave up 5 runs over 4 innings. Let's take a look at Jacob Skinner's stats so far this summer. Skinner, 5 appearances, 9 innings pitched, an ERA of 4 even, 12 hits and 8 strikeouts. And that number sticking out to you is 0 walks. Skinner, the only pitcher for the Oahe Zap who has not walked a batter yet all year. Let's a little knock on wood there. Hopefully the announcer's curse doesn't come to haunt Skinner. And it'll be Raphael Jackson to lead off the top of the 5th for the Casper Spuds. Jackson, the lone hitter who did not hit in the 4th inning, as 8 Casper Spuds made a plate appearance. Jackson, 2 strikeouts so far today. Looking in the 3rd, swinging in the 1st. Fastball, that one chopped. Looks like it was off the foot of Jackson as time was called from our home plate umpire. Oh, 1 pitch. Breaking ball, that one hammered out to center field. Phillips to his left makes the play. Boy, every night out there in center field, Phillips is so impressive. He gets early jumps on the baseballs. A line drive from Raphael Jackson, if he was a step late on that one, it could have possibly got down. As there's now 1 away here in the top of the 5th. Matt Marsick digging in. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Fastball misses down, 1-0. Marsick reaching in both of his plate appearances. An error on Jackson Mix at second last inning in the 4th. Skinner deals the 1-0. That one foul back, count evens 1-1. One pitch. That one just misses off the outside corner. Count goes to 2-1. So Jacob Skinner now in the game. Garrett Bergman will likely be making an appearance after Skinner as that pitch misses up and away 3-1. Julius Cass also listed on the board in who's available today for the Oahe Zap. Although Cass may not come in unless this game is in a little bit of a farther margin, as that one fouled back towards the road. As the count now full on Matt Marsick. The 3-2 pitch. Fastball misses off the outside corner. Matt Marsick works a walk. So Marsick, who already has a stolen base today, for 6 on the season, well, we'll see if he's going here off of first base. Will Calcaterra, surely aware of Marsick's speed behind the plate for the Zap. Skinner has a good pickoff move. The lefty deals. That one gets by Calcaterra, so Marsick will cruise into second base, takes a big turn, but he'll stop there. That one might go down as a pass ball. Definitely a catchable ball for Calcaterra behind the plate. He didn't have to move to get in the way of the ball, was just trying to really backhand it on the fly with his glove. Count now 1-1, 1-0 on Chandler Stockings. Stocking 1-0, or 1-2 on the day, a 1-0 count. As that pitch got him in the back. So Stocking will head down to first. As that will bring up Pedro Martinez. Martinez a single back in the fourth. He was called out at third after leaving the base too early as he was trying to tag on a fly ball to the center fielder Andrew Phillips. It was home plate umpire Christopher Dozark calling out Martinez on the appeal. Interesting that it was Dozark and not the field umpire Corey Baker. Pitch from Skinner. Fastball misses off the outside corner. However, if Dozark knows that he left early and wasn't sure if the field umpire Baker saw it, it's the right play to step in and make the call if he was confident. 2 runners on here with 1 out, 1-0 pitch. Missing high, 2-0. So the count now 2-0 on Pedro Martinez. The pitch. That one cut on and missed, 2-1. As always, a reminder, we will not be going to a break after the top of the 5th inning. It will be trivia time here instead. Runners go, 2-1 pitch, foul back. Matt Marsick had a good jump on that one, would have cruised into third safely. Instead, will head back to second on the foul ball. Chandler Stocking was right behind him. He would have been in at second base. Instead, the count now 2-0 on Martinez, or 2-2. Runners go again, 2-2 pitch, cut on and miss. Throw down to second is not in time. Interesting, it seems like Matt Marsick held up at second. If Calcaterra had thrown down to third, he surely would have got the runner. Instead, Calcaterra going down to second, which allowed Marsick to keep going to third as Pedro Martinez struck out swinging. Marsick stopped about halfway between second and third, but Stocking was going as soon as he saw Marsick running on the pitch. Had the throw come into third, well, one runner would have been out for sure, as Skinner gets that one by Stone Vacek. Regardless, now runners on second and third with 2 men out. Jacob Skinner trying to get out of this inning. The 0-1 pitch, that one fouled back against the screen. Count goes 0-2. Skinner has the sign. The 0-2. Fastball gets by Vacek. Jacob Skinner works his way out of a jam, stranding runners on second and third. No runs across in the top of the fifth. The Casper Spuds lead remains 5-2, and it is time for some trivia. So as always, the first correct answer in the comments will win 2 general admission tickets to a Zap game of your choosing. This question might favor the old folks who are watching. The question, in Game 6 of the 1986 World Series, a ball went through the legs of Red Sox first baseman Bill Buckner. Who hit the ball? The first correct answer in the comments section will win 2 free general admission tickets to a Zap game of your choice. You only get 1 answer to put in the comments. So we will wait here for the answers to come in. Well, Chris Ersfeld with his second correct answer to some trivia with Mookie Wilson. That one did not take very long. It was indeed Mookie Wilson's bat who hit the ball through Buckner's legs in the 1986 World Series. The Mets would go on to win it. As we head to the bottom of the fifth, it'll be Buck Snabs to lead it off for the Oahe Zap. Spuds' lead remains 5-2. Well, to Chris Ersfeld, if you want, you can reach out to oahezap@gmail.com to claim your tickets. But, well, players' parents get 2 free tickets nonetheless, so that might be unnecessary. And Buck Snabs now digging in for the Oahe Zap. Tyler Guidry remains on the mound for the Spuds. Snabs 2 strikeouts in the first and second innings of this ball game. As the Zap looking to chip away, they are now in a 3-run deficit for the second time this game. Breaking ball from Guidry drops in there for a strike. Snabs looking for a fastball on the first pitch. The 0-1. Breaking ball misses inside, 1-1. And it looks like there's going to be some more action up there in the Spuds bullpen. The 1-1 from Guidry. Fastball cut on and missed. Big hack there from Snabs. Count 1-2. It is Chris Bedgood warming up for the Spuds. Now the 1-2 on Snabs. Breaking ball, Snabs managing to hold up on that one as the count evens at 2-2. The 2-2. Fastball, that one hit right back at Guidry. Guidry knocks it down. Underhand toss to first in time. Fast instincts from the pitcher, who records the first out of the inning. Unsure if that one would have gone for a base hit. There's a chance it would have gone up the middle. However, Chandler Stocking is playing pretty far up the middle at second base, so there's a chance he would have been able to make the play had the ball got by Tyler Guidry. Jacob Trusner now the batter for the Zap as the breaking ball misses 1-0. Trusner has reached in both of his plate appearances a hit by pitch in the first and a walk to lead off the third inning. The 1-0 breaking ball misses low, 2-0. Guidry deals the 2-0 pitch. That one hit on the ground towards short, fielded, backhanded by Schlotterbeck, fires to first for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Mason Lang. Lang 0 for 2 on the day. The Zap have had base runners all day. They've had 7 of them. However, 6 have come via the walk and the hit by pitch. Just 1 hit on the afternoon for the Zap as the fastball misses up and away from Guidry. (1-0). Fastball hammered into center field. That ball will get down on Reeves out there in center field. Mason Lang really barreled that ball up for a 2-out base hit. Tyler Hoffman stepping in. Hoffman popping up to Josh Phillips over at first base in foul territory back in the third, as that pitch in on the knees of Hoffman. Guidry checking on the runner at first. Now deals the breaking ball in there for strike 2. So Hoffman has taken the first 2 pitches for strikes. Now the 0-2. That one hit on in the air towards shallow right field. That ball will get down. Heading to third is Mason Lang. Tyler Hoffman will stop at first. A well-placed ball off the bat of Tyler Hoffman as back-to-back base hits have put runners on the corners with 2 men out in the bottom of the 5th. That'll bring up Will Calcaterra. Would be a great spot for his first hit of the season. Calcaterra out of the University of St. Francis in Illinois. He is going into his junior year. As the fastball on the outside corner opens up a 0-1 count on Calcaterra. Runner goes. That one tapped up to Guidry. Guidry fields, fires to first. That will do it as the Oahe Zap strand 2 runners in the bottom of the 5th. The Casper Spuds lead remains 5-2. You're watching Oahe Zap Baseball on YouTube.
Safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeartRadio. Ticket Smarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the Ticket Smarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at Ticketsmarter.com. Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeartRadio. Ticket Smarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the Ticket Smarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at Ticketsmarter.com. Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at Ticketsmarter.com. Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. A proud
Jacob Skinner back on the mound here in the top of the sixth at Hyde Stadium. The Casper Spuds lead the Oahe Zap by a score of 5-2. The Zap stranding yet another 2 base runners there in the bottom of the fifth. That has been a point of emphasis. Well, it was in Swaggy P's keys to the game was take advantage of the base runners. The Zap have yet to do so in this game so far. Leadoff hitter in Elijah Reeves up for the Casper Spuds as the pitch from Skinner misses outside. So Reeves, after his 3 at-bats now, has 70 plate appearances on the season, just 1 strikeout. It is absolutely mind-boggling. 1-0 fastball on the inside corner, 1-1. This is Reeves' 4th at-bat of the day. He's 2 for 3, a single, a double, and reached on an error back in the 4th as that pitch mitches high. Count 2-1. Now the 2-1. That one cut on and missed. Count goes 2-2. So we'll see if Jacob Skinner can perhaps make that 2 strikeouts on the year for Elijah Reeves. The 2-2. Fastball fouled off the bat of Reeves. Calcaterra unable to hold on to it. What could have been a strikeout, but Calcaterra unable to squeeze that one home. Count stays 2-2. Some more stretching up in the Casper Spuds bullpen. 2-2. That one fouled back. Count stays 2-2. No action up in the Zap bullpen as Garrett Bergman has come back to rest. The 2-2. That one hit on in the air towards center field. Phillips a few steps back makes the play. So Reeves, no strikeout, but is retired nonetheless. And Dawson Barricani will be the batter here for the Spuds. Barricani 1 for 3. A strikeout in the second and flew out to center back in the 4th. As the Spuds are making their it'll be their 4th at-bat here for the Spuds. Fourth time through the lineup. That's the phrase I was looking for. It's their 4th time through the lineup. Now a 1-0 on Barricani. That one hit high in the air. Coming over is Trusner. Trusner gets there and makes the play. The big man hustling into foul territory all the way over by the batter's circle outside the Oahe Zap dugout. As there's now 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Josh Phillips, after an RBI double in the first, a strikeout in the third, and a walk in the fourth. We'll see how Skinner deals with Phillips here. Fastball misses low, 1-0. And with two men out and no runners on base, that gives Skinner a little bit more room to perhaps pitch more cautiously to Phillips. The 1-0, fastball cut on and missed. That looked like a pitch to hit there for Phillips, catching a lot of plate as the count goes 1-1. That one missing low and away, now 2-1. Skinner will be moving into a starting role with the Oahe Zap going into the second half of the season. 2-1 check swing. Did he go around? No sign from home plate umpire Corey Baker, so the count will go 3-1. As Jacob Swallow and Ben Ersfeld may be heading out mid-season. If that happens, Skinner will slide into the starting role. 3-1. And that one misses, so Josh Phillips works his second walk of the game. Not a bad decision there from Skinner, who was working just around the strike zone with Phillips. Now Dylan Schlotterback, who is 0 for 3 on the day, will step in with 2 outs. Skinner checking in on Phillips at first. Good pick by Jacob Trusner to keep the ball from going away. The lefty deals the 1-0. Fastball in there for strike one. Phillips, a moderate lead off first pitch. That one hit on the ground towards short, fielded by Snaps, flips to second, and that will do it here in the top of the 6th inning as the Spuds strand one runner. After the top of the 6th, Casper Spuds lead the Oahe Zap by a score of 5-2.
Partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at TicketSmarter.com. Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at TicketSmarter.com. Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio.
Chris Bedgood on to pitch for the Casper Spuds here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Bedgood, out of the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff, has pitched just 2 times so far this summer. 4 1/3 innings, an ERA of 3.5. 3 strikeouts to go along with 3 walks. Andrew Phillips to lead it off in the bottom of the 6th for the Oahe Zap. Well, Ben Ersfeld was, thought he was coming up earlier. He's still sitting down there outside the dugout. So Phillips, now his third appearance. He struck out looking to open up the 4th inning. Strikeouts have been a problem for Phillips this summer as he's had 15. As the fastball, ooh, that one called for a strike. Looked like it might have missed up and away. Now the 0-1. That one hit on the ground towards second. Fielding it on a hop is Stocking and makes the play as Andrew Phillips is retired. And that will bring up Emiliano Curiel. Curiel, a walk and a fly out to right field. The pitch from Bedgood. Fastball on the outside corner. Now the 0-1. That one misses up and into Curiel, 1-1. First night of the season that both Emiliano Curiel and Tyler Hoffman are in the starting lineup. So it'll be interesting to see if that will persist. The 2-1 pitch missing low, 3-1. Hoffman playing more right field than left field to start the summer. The 3-1. Fastball misses low, so Emiliano Curiel works his second walk of the night. But with Braden Byram struggling out in right field at the start of the season, perhaps we will see more lineups with this outfield. And Hoffman, Phillips, and Curiel. Of course, Noah Wiggins has been putting together good at-bats as well, so he will be in the row man on. As time is called from our home plate umpire, Bedgood will step off. The fastball in there for a strike. Zap looking to get on the scoreboard for the first time since the second inning. And Bedgood will check back in on the runner at first. Count 0-1 on Johnson. Curiel. A nice play by Stocking out at second base to keep the throw from going into right field. Big swing and a miss. So Johnson and Curiel tied for second in the team with a 33% line drive. On the hands, fielded by Bedgood. Curiel stays put at second as Bedgood throws to first to retire Johnson. And so that will bring up Jackson Mix. Mix hitting .273 with runners in scoring position this summer. An opportunity here with 2 outs. Bedgood looking over at Curiel on second. Now delivers the foul. The 1-0. Breaking ball once again down in the dirt. Count opens up 2-0 on Jackson Mix. And not sure what's going on the field. It looks like a ball got away from the Oahe Zap bullpen out there in right field. Garrett Bergman warming up, so they'll get the ball back down to the bullpen. Count 2-0 here. Bedgood delivers the fastball missing up and away. 3-0 now on Mix. Now the 3-0. Breaking ball catches the outside corner, 3-1. Interesting to see Bedgood going with the breaking ball there on the 3-0 count. Not wanting to give Mix anything to hit, and perhaps not worried about putting the runner on first, as that one misses down in the dirt. So Curiel will advance to third as Mix works a walk. Buck snaps now another opportunity with runners in scoring position. Jackson Mix off of first, Emiliano Curiel off third. And this will be something to watch as Bedgood has seemingly lost the zone. Any pass ball will likely score Curiel from third. Andrew Phillips scoring on a wild pitch earlier this game, a ball that didn't get that far away from Vacek, but heads up base running by Phillips, which made it a 3-2 ball game, as it's now a 5-2 Casper Spuds lead. That pitch misses high to Buck Snabs. So you might think Snabs is there, 1-0. Snabs squares to bunt, pulls back 1-1. So in all likelihood, he was taking there as a bunt. Well, it really wouldn't make sense here with 2 outs and runners on the corners. The 1-1, fastball foul back against the screen, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch, breaking ball missing inside, 2-2. Now the count 2-2. Pitch from Bedgood. That one hammered out to left field. Going back is Marsick, and that ball will get down against the wall. Curiel comes home to score. Here comes Jackson Mix. The play at the plate. And the throw gets by Vacek. It's a 2-run double off the bat of Buck Snabs. And the Zap have cut the lead to 1 here in the bottom of the 6th. It's a 5-4 ball game. Marsick playing relatively shallow in left field. That hurt him on that play as he couldn't get back to the ball, which landed on the warning track up against the Guadalajara sign out in left field. And now we'll get a mound visit here. Armani Nipper up in the Casper Spuds bullpen. Nipper just started conversation on the mound. Buck Snabs represents the game's tying run, now in scoring position 180 feet away at second base. Jacob Trusner with the chance to tie up the game. Bedgood fastball fouled off. That is a huge hit from Buck Snabs right there. To A, get the Zap back in the ball game, and B, Snabs has been struggling tonight. 2 strikeouts and a ground ball up the middle as Trusner fouls that ball back once again, falling behind 0-2 in the count. And a ball has gotten away from the Casper Spuds bullpen, and now it's been kicked in play. Brady Glenn was trying to stop the ball over coaching third base there, instead kicking it into the field of play. So time is called. The count 0-2. Bedgood deals the 0-2. That ball hit on in the air will go foul down the right field line off the end of the bat of Trusner. So Trusner stays alive here in the 0-2 count. Snabs is held on by Stocking. That one hit on in the air towards left field. A couple steps back is Marsick, who will make the play to end the inning, but not before the Zap get 2 runs on a crucial double off the bat of Buck Snabs. They have cut the lead to 5-4 after the 6th inning. You're watching Oahe Zap Baseball on YouTube.
TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at ticketsmarter.com. Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at ticketsmarter.com. Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think.
The Zap trail by Chuck on to pitch here in the 7th inning for the Oahe Zap. Bergman this year, 6 appearances, 9 1/3 innings pitched, a 6.75 ERA, 11 hits, 10 strikeouts, and 6 walks. And Bergman now ready here in the top of the 7th. He will face the 5, 6, and 7 hitters, Raphael Jackson, Matt Marsick, and Chandler Stocking. As that one hit on the ground towards second, fielded by Mix, fires to first, just entered the ball game. Matt Marsick, the batter. Marsick 1 for 2. He's reached in all 3 plate appearances, though, as the fastball finds the outside corner. RBI single in the first, reach on an error in the 4th, and a walk in the 5th. The 0-1 fastball hit on the ground. That ball will get through the right side for a base hit. So Matt Marsick, his 2nd hit of the game. And so the speedster reaches with 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Chandler Stocking is 1 for 2 on the day, was hit by a pitch in the 5th. Bergman deals as that one in there for a strike. Bergman's delivery looks much quicker. 0-1 fastball foul back 0-2. So Bergman attacking Stocking with a couple of fastballs here. Count now 0-2 on Stocking. Running on the pitch, ended up returning to first base. Now the 1-2. That one down in the dirt, stopped by Calcaterra, but Marsick. So a 2-2 count here on Chandler Stocking. Marsick off of second. And the Domino's Pizza has arrived here at Hyde Stadium. You can smell it up here in the press box. 2-2 pitch missing. Now a 3-2 coming to Stocking. The pitch. And it looked like that one clipped Stocking. So Stocking hit by his second pitch of the game. Now runners on first and second with one out as Bergman working to get through the seventh of the pen tonight after 2 innings of work yesterday. Through just 33 pitches. Fastball misses low, count 1-0. As you would think, Coach Jamie Haberger would want to go with a guy like Escobar before turning to Julius Cass, who was third on the chart for tonight. Now the 1-0. That one fouled off, count evens 1-1. And Cass has been effective in terms of his opponent's batting average. He's given up just 4 hits on the season. It's just walks have been a problem in the early going. Runners on first and second. Pitch coming 1-1 to Pedro Martinez. Breaking ball swung on and missed, count 1-2. Bergman looking in for the sign. Pedro Martinez 1 for 3 on the day. He struck out most recently in the 5th. 1-2. Breaking ball, that one hammered. Matt Marsick, the base runner, off of second. Chandler Stocking off first. A 1-2 pitch on the way. Bergman deals. Breaking ball. That one hammered foul once again. Just about a foot wide of the left field foul line. So Martinez has barreled up both of those past pitches. Let's see if Bergman returns to the breaking ball or goes with the fastball here on a 1-2 count. That one, fastball on the outside corner. Pedro Martinez goes down looking for the second out here in the top of the 7th. Stone Vacek, the 9-hitter, digging in here for the Spuds with runners on first and second. Runners go. Breaking ball. Calcaterra throwing down to second. Not in time. So a double stolen base there as Marsick on Stone Vacek. Bergman now out of the full windup with runners on second and third. 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball, Vacek way out ahead of that one, 0-2. Fires to first in time. The Oahe Zap get out of the 7th inning unscathed. Garrett Bergman pumped up after working his way through a jam. Time to stretch here at Hyde Stadium. The Casper Spuds lead the Oahe Zap 5-4. You're watching Oahe Zap Baseball on YouTube.
Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. Ticket Smarter has seats for overlooking about your next great live event. Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at Ticketsmarter.com. Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with tickets. 25,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the Ticket Smarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and
Mason Lang will lead it off for the Oahe Zap here in the bottom of the 7th. The Zap scored 2 runs in the bottom of the 6th. Chris Bedgood back on the mound for the Spuds. Fastball fouled off. Now the 0-1 pitch. That one, the 1-1. We are just working to try and make sure that doesn't happen. 2-1 from Bedgood. Misses. Now the 3-1 pitch. Fastball on the knees of Mason Lang as the count goes full. The 3-2. Fastball, well, Lang fouling that one off. Likely would have been ball 4, however. Bedgood looks in. The 3-2 misses low and in, so Mason Lang works a walk. And that will bring up Tyler Hoffman. So the leadoff man in Lang is on, as it looks like that might do it for Chris Bedgood. We'll take a quick break here in the bottom of the 7th. Oahe Zap with a runner on first and no one out. Tyler Hoffman will be the batter.
125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the Ticket Smarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at Ticketsmarter.com. Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at Ticketsmarter.com. Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter.
Armani Nipper warming up for the Casper Spuds here in the bottom of the 7th. He'll inherit the runner at first, which is Mason Lang. Nipper out of the University of Texas compared to 4. Tyler Hoffman will be the first batter he faces. Hoffman 1 for 2, hit by pitch in his first at bat. Nipper, a big leg kick back away from the plate. It'll be interesting to see if he uses that leg kick with a... So it looks like we'll have one more pitch from Nipper, who is finishing his warm-ups. For a little bit of a discussion, looks like Nipper has a watch on his wrist. And I think the ruling is pitchers can't have anything on their throwing hand or wrist. Shout out Chili Chad for that call over here in the press. On his wrist, slides it into his... Nipper out of the stretch. Nipper, Lang getting back safely. In the lower 90s. Count 1-0 on Tyler Hoffman. The press box as the count evens 1-1. So with the game tying run on second, it'll be interesting to see if the Zap elect 1 and 2. Zap looking to break a 6-game losing streak here today. Pitch from Nipper. Hoffman chases down in the dirt. Throw down to first as that will bring up Will Calcaterra. So Mason Lang remains at second base. Will Calcaterra now the batter. Zap trying to take game 2 here against the Casper Spuds. They trail by 1. Nipper deals. The fastball plunked Calcaterra in the upper shoulder on the first pitch. And second with 1 man out. Well, Calcaterra gives a thumbs up over to Coach Haberger in the dugout. And Andrew Phillips, who already... Nipper deals. The fastball misses up and away, 1-0. Action up in the Spuds bullpen. Big jump off second for Lang, and that will get Armani Nipper to step off. Phillips not holding on Calcaterra off first, so he's about 15 feet off the bag. As that pitch on the outside corner, count evens 1-1. The 1-1. Fastball swung on and missed. Phillips behind the heat from Nipper as the count goes 1-2. So Phillips will need to shorten up on that swing. The 1-2 runner goes, swung on and missed, throw down to third, and the ball gets by the third baseman. That's going to be interference on the third baseman with Mason Lang. Mason Lang is awarded home plate, and the Oahe Zap have tied the ball game on an interference by Dawson Barakami at third. It is a tie game, 5-5. And the Spuds coach is out to argue that call. It looked pretty clear up here. Dawson Barakani got in the way of Cole Ottersberg off of third. Ottersberg was in to pinch run for Mason Lang. Will Calcaterra gets down to second base as we are now in a 5-5 ball game here at Hyde Stadium. Fastball missing low and away. So Phillips strikes out, and that'll bring up Curiel. The throw from Vacek went into left field as the 1-0, well, Nipper will step off. Ottersberg, as he slid in, tried to get up to go to home, but Barakani was in the way, almost as similar to the play in the Cardinals. As that one gets away from Vacek once again, Calcaterra now 90 feet away from giving the Oahe Zap a lead. That play almost seems similar to the World Series game between the St. Louis Cardinals and that one was actually to walk off the game for the Cardinals in the bottom of the 9th inning. As the count now 2-0 here on Emiliano Curiel. A mound visit with Armani Nipper, who has lost the strike zone. One more wild pitch, and the Oahe Zap could take the lead. It's a 5-5 ball game here in the bottom of the 7th inning. No one up in the Zap dugout, so it will likely be Bergman back out in the 8th. The 2-0 pitch, fastball. Nipper regains the strike zone as the count goes 2-1 on Curiel. 2-1 pitch. That one swung on and missed. Count now 2-2. Barakani not holding on Calcaterra at third, so Calcaterra can take as big of a lead as he wants to here. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Pitch. Fastball misses high. Good job by Vacek of standing up to catch that one. The 3-2. Fastball swung on and missed. Nipper gets Curiel down swinging to end the bottom of the 7th inning. But the Zap get one run On a walk, a hit by pitch, and some good base running from the Oahe Zap. Couple wild pitches from Armani Nipper at the end of 7 innings of play. It's a tie ball game here at Hyde Stadium.
A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at TicketSmarter.com. Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your ticket.
Field. Bergman will face the top of the Spuds lineup in Elijah Reeves, Dawson Barricani, and Josh Phillips. So a crucial inning here in the top of the 8th as Bergman looks to keep it a tie ball game. So Reeves is 2 for 4 on the day. A flyout in his most recent appearance in the 6th. Bergman deals. The breaking ball cut on and missed by Reeves. Bergman out of the windup, the 0-1. And Reeves squares to bunt. Bergman fields off the mound, fires to first, and Trusner can't dig that one out of the dirt. So Elijah Reeves bunts for a base hit to open up the 8th inning. Some Barricani. Barricani 1 for 4. His one hit coming back in the first inning. Bergman deals. That one missing outside. Looks like Barricani was looking to bunt there. The Spuds possibly trying to play some small ball here with a tie ball game in the top of the 8th. So the Spuds, 5 runs on 10 hits and 1 error. The Zap, 5 runs on 4 hits and 1 error. Barricani squares to bunt. Bergman misses low and away with that one as the count 2-0. Barricani is bunting again. Pitch. That one misses high. Calcaterra checks back at first, not in time. As the count now 3-0. So a 3-0 count here on Barricani. As that one finds the strike zone, count goes 3-1. Bergman looks over at first. Runner goes, pitch. That one hammered down the left field line. It's a fair ball. Reeves heads for the head of Aiden Johnson. Runners on the corners here for the Oahe Zap for the Casper Spuds with no one out. That'll bring. So Phillips has done a lot of damage to the Zap already this series. Yet another opportunity as the fastball from Bergman misses high. Interesting spot here. With the bases with no one out, but you also don't want to pitch or give a pitch to hit to Josh Phillips. 2-0 pitch, missing up and away, 3-0. Nice catch there by Calcaterra to keep the runners put. So a 3-0 count here on Phillips. Phillips has now walked 3 times on the game. And it'll be interesting to know if Bergman was intentionally pitching around him or if he lost the zone. The entire infield comes in with the bases loaded and no one out. No. 1-0 count on Schlotterbeck. Schlotterbeck 0 for 4 on the day. Bergman deals. That one on the outside corner. Count evens at 1-1. So after Bergman in a 1-1, Bergman 5 balls in a row refines the strike zone. The 1-1. Now the 1-2 coming from Bergman. Breaking ball just missed off the outside corner as the count goes to 2-2. Crucial moment here in this ball game. Bases loaded, no one out. 2-2 count, tie ball game. The pitch. Breaking ball misses outside, 3-2. So Bergman now 1 pitch away from walking in the game's leading run. Bergman deals. Breaking ball, check swing. Looks like he fouled it off. Wow, that is a gutsy move from Bergman. 3-2 count and the bases loaded, going to the breaking ball there. Bergman not one to shy away from a high-pressure situation. Count 3-2 on Schlotterbeck. The payoff pitch. Fastball, that one hammered out to left field. That ball will get down for a base hit. 1 run will score. The runner. And Coach Jamie Haberger will come out for a mound visit. If I had to guess, Bergman will stay in this ball game. Oh, and some chirping now with the Casper Spuds dugout and Bergman. A very quick talk with Coach Haberger, and Bergman will stay in the game. The Casper Spuds out to a 6-5 lead. They still have the bases loaded with no one out here in the top of the 8th. Infield remains in. Breaking ball on the outside corner to open up the count at 0-1. Now the 0-1 pitch. Fastball on the outside corner, 0-2. Now the 0-2. Fastball fouled back as Jackson stays alive. Jackson 0 for 4 on the day. Couple of strikeouts. A line out to center field in the 5th and a ground out to second in the 7th. Back, Jackson stays alive once again. Home plate umpire Corey Bergman going out to Bergman to hand him a ball. So now Barricani off of third, Phillips off second, Schlotterbeck off first. 0-2 pitch coming to Raphael Jackson. Fastball swung on and missed. Jackson goes down swinging. A huge strikeout for Garrett Bergman. The first out here in the top of the 8th inning. And that will bring pitch from Bergman, fastball down in the dirt. What a crucial stop there from Calcaterra to keep it a 1-run ball game. Count goes 1-0 on Marsick. as the breaking ball misses up 2-0. See if Bergman goes back to the fastball here with the 2-0 count, bases loaded, 1 out. The pitch. Fastball, that one hit high in the air towards foul territory. Johnson coming over and will make the play in foul territory. A huge second out there. Bergman behind in the count 2-0. Marsick staying aggressive did not pay off as he flew out over to Aiden Johnson. Now 2 outs here with the bases loaded in the top of the 8th. Chandler Stocking stepping into the plate. Pitch from Bergman. Breaking ball just misses off the outside corner, 1-0. So after a single scored, evens up 1-1 on Chandler Stocking. Stocking 1 for 2, a couple hit by pitches. 1-1 from Bergman as that one is hit high into the air. Buck snaps out in shallow left field, will make the play. Garrett Bergman works his way through a jam, giving up 1 run, retiring the next 3 hitters with the bases loaded, keeping the Zap in this ball game. Going into the bottom of the 8th, the Casper Spuds are now out to a 6-5 lead. You're watching Oahe Zap Baseball on YouTube.
It's your way, Garen Smarter, with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeartRadio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at TicketSmarter.com. Partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeartRadio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at TicketSmarter.com. Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter.
It'll be the top of the lineup to hit here for the Oahe Zap in the bottom of the 8th inning. Armani Knipper staying on the mound for the Casper Spuds. Knipper was struggling with his control in the 7th inning, giving up a walk and hitting Calcaterra on the feet. And Johnson, Jackson Mix, and Buck Snabs here in the bottom of the 8th as the Oahe Zap look to tie this ball game up once again. Fastball, that one hit high in the air. Coming over is Phillips in foul territory, who makes the play. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th. And that will bring up Jackson Mix. Mix a couple of walks, a strikeout, and a pop-up to third. Knipper deals. The fastball missing outside, 1-0. And so a pitcher who's had control issues, Johnson aggressive on the first pitch. You might want to take a few and see if Knipper has the zone in the bottom of the 8th. 1-0 fastball on the outside corner, 1-1. Johnson was just behind the fastball, popped up over the right side. Now the 1-1. Fastball, Mix chasing that one up and away. Count goes 1-2. Leandro Guevara and Vince Polizzi available to hit off the bench for the Zap. 1-2. Cut on and miss. Jackson Mix down swinging. As Armani Knipper is quickly through the first 2 Zap hitters of the order. Buck Snabs now the hitter, snabs the 2-run double back in the 6th, which tied the game up at 5. Fastball, that one hammered out towards right center field. Ranging over is Marsick. He can't make the play. Buck Snabs will dig in for second base. A 2-out double, his second extra base hit of the game. And let's see if Jacob Trusner can now take advantage of the runner in scoring position here with 2 away. Our field umpire, Corey Baker, was going over to check on Reeves out in center field, but he returns to the infield as Reeves is all right. Most recently, a fly out to left field. Trusner hitting .312 with runners in scoring position as the 1-0 fastball is fouled back. A big thud on top of the press box as the count evens at 1-1 on Trusner. Knipper steps off, and now they have the runner in the rundown. Throw to third, not in time. Buck Snabs gets into third safely. So it was a pickoff move towards second. They caught Buck Snabs dancing off third. Snabs dives into third safely, and now out to argue it is the Spuds manager, Batten. Conversation with Spuds manager Batten. The conversation continues as Corey Baker tells him to return to the dugout, but he wants to continue arguing. It did look like the throw had beat Snabs to the bag. Barricani was still running over towards third as he was applying the tag. And so Batten will return to the dugout ejected, but staying in this ball game for now. Count 1-1 on Trusner. Buck Snabs the game-tying run 90 feet away. 1-1 pitch from Knipper. That one is fouled off. Trusner out ahead of the fastball. That might be the first time tonight that any Zap hitter has been ahead of the fastball from Knipper. Count now 1-2. To score the game's tying run. The Oahe Zap tie up the ball game at 6 runs apiece off of a wild pitch from Armani Knipper. So Knipper, who was just 1 strike away from getting out of the inning, throwing a wild pitch into Jacob Trusner, and that ties up the ball game. 2-2 swung on and missed, so Jacob Trusner down swinging, but not before the Oahe Zap tie up the ball game in the bottom of the 8th, a double the wild pitch. It's a tie ball game going into the 9th inning. Stay tuned, folks.
Events including ESPN events and iHeartRadio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at TicketSmarter.com. Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter. With 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at TicketSmarter.com. Live sports and events including ESPN events and iHeartRadio.
Julius Cass entering the game here for the Oahe Zap in the top of the 9th inning. Let's take a look at Cass's performance so far this season. Over 5 appearances, 7 1/3 innings pitched, a 1-0 win-loss record, ERA of 7.36, 4 hits, 7 strikeouts, 15 walks has been the trouble of Cass in the early going this summer. So Cass enters a tie ball game here in the top of the ninth. If the Oahe Zap win it, it's going to come via the walk-off fashion. Cass will face the 7, 8, and 9 hitters in the Spuds lineup: Chandler Stocking, Pedro Martinez, and Stone Vacek. And it looks like we're going to get a of Jamestown. Burke was 3 for 4 yesterday with an RBI single coming in the 5th, and he will lead off the top of the 9th here for the Casper Spuds. Cass deals, pitch bunted, foul. So the count now 0-1. Looks like it is actually Wesley Flatt. Wesley Flatt pinch hitting here to lead off the inning for the Spuds. The 0-1 from Cass misses down in the dirt. Count evens 1-1. Flatt yesterday was winning pitch. The 1-1 from Cass, fastball misses high, 2-1. Cass deals the 2-1 pitch, misses high, 3-1. Count 3-1 on Wesley Flatt. Pitch from Cass. Fastball misses high, so Cass walks his first hitter of the inning. Pointing over at Angel Escobar, perhaps to see if he's ready to go. But he'll let Cass go for the second hitter of the inning. Looks like we have another pinch hitter here. And 3 for 4 with the RBI in the 5th. And Cass will check in on Flatt at first. Flatt, 8 stolen bases on the season. In a tie ball game, that is critical factor. Runner goes, pitch down in the dirt. No chance for Calcaterra to get the runner at second. A stolen base for Wesley Flatt. So now the leading run on second base, it'll be a 1-1 coming to Chase Burke. The pitch, checked his swing on a ball down in the dirt. He did not go around, says home plate umpire Christopher Dozark, as the count goes 2-1. It's 2-2 on Burke. The 2-2. Fastball misses lone inside, 3-2. Count runs full. Escobar still warming up out in right field. In all likelihood, if Cass loses the batter, Escobar will come in to finish up the 9th. The 3-2 pitch misses high, so Cass walks 2 batters to open up the inning. And that will bring out Coach Jamie Haberger for what will at least be a discussion with Julius Cass, a clap of the hands, and that looks like it will do it for Cass. Cass will exit. Angel Escobar will come on. He'll inherit runners on first and second with no one out here in the top of the 9th. A tie ball game at Hyde Stadium. We got a good one in store. You're watching Oahe Zap Baseball on YouTube. Stay tuned.
TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale, all backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at Ticketsmarter.com. Great seats at a great price? Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale, all backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at Ticketsmarter.com. Great seats at a great price? Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. A proud
Angel Escobar on the mound here for the Oahe Zap. Escobar pitched last night through 2 scoreless innings. Over his 6 appearances this season, he's gone 13 2/3 innings, a 1-0 record. He's given up 6 hits, 1 run, a walk, and 12 strikeouts. That good for an ERA of just .66 as Escobar looks to keep this a tie ball game for the Oahe Zap. Stone Vacek will be the first batter that Escobar will face. And it looks like we're going to get a pinch hitter here for the Spuds.
No, this is Elijah Reeves. Just the bottom 2 of the lineup was pitch hitters. We're top of the lineup.
Instead, it looks like we're at the top of the lineup, so it'll be Elijah Reeves to hit. Reeves 3 for 5 so far today, his 6th at-bat here of the game. Wesley Flat off second, Burke off of first. The corner's in. Squaring to bunt is Reeves. Calcaterra fields, fires to first in time. What a great play by Will Calcaterra from behind the dish to record the first out of the inning as the runners advance. So a successful sacrifice bunt from Elijah Reeves. As there are now runners on second and third with 1 man out for Dawson Barricani. Barricani 2 for 5 on the day. Interesting play there by Calcaterra. It looked like the ball would have spun back into foul territory. Calcaterra jumping on it and firing it to first. Infield in here for the Zap as that pitch misses low and away 1-0. Escobar deals the 1-0 pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. A little bit of a hesitation from Barricani. One pitch, runners on second and third. 1 out. As that one misses low, 2-1. An interesting thought here in a tie game in the 9th. The bag at first is open, although you can't walk Barricani to load the bases for Josh Phillips. 1-1, foul back 1-2. However, in the situation that Barricani is retired, an intentional walk to Josh Phillips would not be the worst idea in the world. A big pump of the fist there from Will Calcaterra behind the plate. Josh Phillips will be the batter with 2 men out. I would be shocked if they don't intentionally walk Phillips. A strikeout from Dawson Barricani. So Phillips now 4 walks on the day. And that will bring up Dylan Schlotterback with 2 away and the bases loaded. So nowhere to put Schlotterback, who is 1 for 5 on the day, a base hit last inning in the 8th. Pitch from Escobar. Down in the dirt. What a huge stop from Will Calcaterra behind the plate. Calcaterra keeping the runners put and keeping it a tie ball game here in the top of the ninth. His presence tonight for the Oahe Zap has been absolutely outstanding behind the plate. Count 1-0 on Schlotterbeck. Up and in. Ooh, that is dangerously close to clipping Schlotterbeck, which would have scored a run. Instead, count goes 2-0. The 2-0. That one hammered out to right center field. Going back is Curiel. He will make the play out in right field. The Oahe Zap get out of the gym. Angel Escobar is pumped up on the mound after coming on with runners on first and second. Escobar works his way through a jam. The Oahe Zap come to the plate in the bottom of the ninth with a chance to win it. It's a 6-6 ball game. You're watching Oahe Zap Baseball on YouTube.
Proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at TicketSmarter.com. Rating ESPN events and iHeart Radio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live...
Well, folks, this is what it's all about. We got a tie ball game coming here into the bottom of the ninth. Two pinch hitters for the Oahe Zap. Hack on the mound for the Casper Spuds. Polizzi at the plate yesterday was 3 for 4. He has 6 home runs on the season as they end this game into extra innings. Perhaps pitched yesterday, going 2 innings of scoreless baseball, giving up just 1 hit. So Polizzi steps to the plate with the game tied here in the bottom of the ninth. Pitch from Hack, breaking ball, big swing and a miss there from Polizzi. He was thinking about ending this ball game in one swing. Count goes 0-1. Oh, he did not, says field umpire Corey Baker. Big groans out there from the Casper Spuds dugout as the count evens up at 1-1. Polizzi. Checked his swing, and the home plate umpires either called it a strike or said he went around as the count goes 2-2. 2 pitch, breaking ball hit high in the air towards right field. Settling under it is Jackson, who makes the play. Vince Polizzi just getting under that baseball as he is the first out of the inning. That will bring up Tyler Hoffman as Leandro Guevara stands on deck. Pitch from Hack down in the dirt, 1-0. Now the 1-0 from Hack. Breaking ball hit on the ground towards third. Fielded by Barricani. Fires to first. A nice pick by Josh Phillips at first, as there are now 2 outs here in the bottom of the ninth, as this game is 1 out away from extra innings. Leandro Guevara smoked an RBI double yesterday. Still looking for his first home run of the season. He had 6 at Kentucky Christian last season. And time is called, so Hack will step off. Pitch to Guevara, breaking ball on the outside corner for a strike. So the Oahe Zap this game have scored 6 runs on just 5 hits. The Spuds, on the other hand, 6 runs on 12 hits. 0-1. Fastball misses. Count evens 1-1. Guevara yesterday just is Phillips to the Zap dugout. He'll run out of room, the ball landing on top of the dugout as the count runs 1-2 on Guevara. Guevara trying to be the hero here in this one. 1-2, 2 outs. Tie ball game, no one on base. Pitch from Hack. Free baseball here at Hyde Stadium. We're heading to extra innings with the game tied at 6. You're watching Oahe Zap Baseball on YouTube.
Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. Ticket Smarter. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at Ticketsmarter.com. Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner.
What a treat here at Hyde Stadium. The top of the ninth, getting out of what turned out to be a bases-loaded jam. Escobar was charged up, leaving. Escobar will face Rafael Jackson, Matt Marsick, and Chandler Stocking to start. And in the spot of Will Calcaterra. So Escobar now working with a new catcher. Guevara meeting with Escobar. Jackson is 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts so far tonight. The righty in Escobar facing the lefty in Jackson. Independence League rules put a runner on second base at the start of each extra inning. It'll be the last out of the prior inning, so Dylan Schlotterback, the runner on second for the Casper Spuds. Escobar deals that one fouled off, 0-1. Extra innings. Count 0-1 on Jackson. The pitch. Squaring to bunt is Jackson. That one popped up, will go foul as the count goes 0-2. Oh-2 count on Jackson. Schlotterback off second as Escobar steps. The 0-2 pitch, down in the dirt. Great stop by Guevara behind the plate in his first inning behind the dish. And the entire Oahe Zap dugout, it looks like they have the most energy tonight that I have seen so far this season. Same thing can be said for the Casper Spuds. Both teams are fully into this one. 1-2 pitch hit high in the air. Jackson Mix ranging over into shallow center field to make the play for the first out of the inning. Dylan Schlotterback staying put on second base. The fans holding on to each and every pitch here. As that will bring up Matt Marsick. Back-to-back lefties here for the Spuds. Marsick 2 for 4 on the day with a walk. Squares to bunt, but for ball one regardless. Escobar looking in for the sign. Down into the crouch, now out of the stretch. 1-0 pitch on the way. Marsick bunts foul. Count goes to 1-1. And so interesting to see that Marsick potentially trying to bunt for a base hit here. A bunt that advances the runner would also be the second out of the inning, which defeats some of the purpose of moving the runner over from second to third. Now it'll be a 1-1 pitch. Marsick squares to bunt, fouls that one back as he is behind in the count 1-2. So that proving to be detrimental to this at-bat for Matt Marsick. Well, he's still in the at-bat, 1-2 count, 1 out. Schlotterback, the placed runner on second here in the extra innings. Now the 1-2. That one on the outside corner for strike 3 looking. Angel Escobar strikes out Matt Marsick. And the Spuds dugout cannot believe it. And that will bring up Chandler Stocking. The Spuds dugout in disbelief after that strike 3 call. Evens up at 1-1. That pitch misses inside, count 2-1. Wesley Flat sits on deck for the Spuds. Three and one. Escobar does have a bag to put Schlotterback if he were to work a walk. Schlotterback 4 steals on the season, not taking the chance here in the top of the 10th inning. 3-1. Fastball hit high in the air down the left field line will go foul. As Stocking was out ahead of that pitch, it looked like he had timed it up well, but a little too quickly. As it heads out of play over the left side. Count now full on Stocking. 3-2, 2 outs. Pitch. Breaking ball hit high in the air towards center field. Phillips gets under the baseball and makes the play. The Oahe Zap coming out of the dugout to celebrate in the top of the 10th. The Oahe Zap will once again have a chance to win this ball game and snap their 6-game losing streak. It's a tie game going into the bottom of the 10th. Stay tuned. You're watching Oahe Zap Baseball on YouTube.
The biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeartRadio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at TicketSmarter.com. Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeartRadio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at TicketSmarter.com. Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeartRadio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee.
Bottom of the 10th inning, Trey Martin looks like he's going to pinch run for the Oahe Zap off of second base. Andrew Phillips will be the hitter, which means Martin would be entering the game for Guevara? So if that is the case and Martin is entering the game for Guevara, it's going to have to be Alec Vincent to go behind the plate in the top of the 11th if the game hits that point. Andrew Phillips to bat here for the Zap. Phillips 1 for 4 on the day. RBI double in the second, a strikeout in the fourth. Grounded out to second in the sixth, and a strikeout in the seventh. A chance to win it for the Zap here in extra innings. Phillips bunts. That one, a good one down the third base line. Fires to first in time, but Trey Martin advances to third. The winning run is just 90 feet away for Emiliano Curiel and the Oahe Zap. What a great bunt from Andrew Phillips. Placed perfectly down the third base line. Martin was immediately running on the pitch, getting over to third. Emiliano Curiel, a chance to be a hero here for the Oahe Zap. Curiel 0 for 2, 2 walks, flew out to right field in the fourth, a strikeout in the seventh. The infield in here for the Casper Spuds. Trey Martin off third, 1 out. Pitch. That one hit high in the air towards center field. Martin tagging at third. Here he comes, the play at the plate. Martin is out. What an incredible throw from Casper Spuds center fielder Reeves. An incredible throw from Elijah Reeves ends the bottom of the 10th inning. What an unbelievable play. We'll head to the 11th here at Hyde Stadium in what is turning into an absolute classic.
Thinking about your next great live event? Great seats at a great price? Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. Ticket Smarter has seats for over 125,000 live. Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at ticketsmarter.com.
Johnson now on to pitch for the Oahe Zap. Alec Vincent entering at catcher after Leandro Guevara came out because Trey Martin went to pinch run. Curiel in right, Phillips still in center, and Hoffman still in left. Top of the 11th inning. An absolute strike from the center fielder Elijah Reeves to throw out Trey Martin at the... There's not much more you can say. From shallow center field, the ball on the fly to Vacek to extend this game to 11 innings. Leading off, in addition to pitching, as we will get you some stats on Johnson momentarily. Johnson on the season, 2 appearances, 7 innings pitched, 0 for 2, giving up 9 hits, 4 runs, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Wesley Flatt looks to be the batter here for the Casper Spuds in the top of the 11th inning. Flatt worked a walk in his first at-bat back in the 8th. Now a runner on second. Jackson Mix playing in at third base to protect for the bunt. Johnson deals that one, and it looks like it hit Flatt. Catching Flatt, possibly on the elbow guard, as there are now runners on first and second with no one out. And that will bring up Parker Burt for his first at-bat of the game. Big spot here for Burt with 2 runners on, and just 158 on the season. As it appears to be Colin Kwandi warming up in the Zap bullpen out in right field. Lucas Creighton still down with an injury, so Kwandi might be the last arm for the Zap. Johnson deals. Burt squares to bunt. A pick from Alec Vincent to keep the runners put as Burt pulls back. Count goes 1-0. Now the 1-0, Johnson checks back on the runner, deals. That one fouled off of the helmet of Alec Vincent as the count evens up 1-1. So the Spuds have been unsuccessful so far in trying to lay down a bunt in both the 10th and 11th innings. Coming over is Snabs behind the runner. Now he retreats. 1-1 pitch. Burt pulls back. That ball just misses off the inside corner. Count goes 2-1 on Parker Burt. Next inning, Emiliano Curiel will be the runner off of second base for the Oahe Zap as he made the last out in the bottom of the 10th. Now the 2-1 pitch. That bunt gets down. Johnson fields. He'll take the easy out at first, and the throw gets by. The throw gets over Trusner. 1 run will score. Here comes the second run. The Casper Spuds have taken an 8-6 lead off of an errant throw from Aiden Johnson. The ball out of play, so Parker Burt will get third base. And that has really taken the wind out of the sails of Hyde Stadium. Johnson checking over at third was perhaps a little bit flustered with the speed of Burt going down the line and possibly rushing the throw over the head of Jacob Trusner, and that will bring the infield in here in a 2-run ball game. That one hit high in the air towards center field. Coming in is Phillips. Burt tagging at third. Looks like it's just a bluff as the throw comes into Alec Vincent. So 1 out here in the top of the 11th. Spuds lead 8-6. And that will bring up Dawson Barricani. That one hit high in the air. Heading over in foul territory is Jackson Mix, who will make the play. So after the error from Johnson, 2 quick outs here in the top of the 11th, the Zap will inherit a runner on second base. So this ball game far from over, as that will bring up Josh Phillips. Let's see if the Zap intentionally walk Phillips again here with a runner on third. And it looks like they're going to let Johnson pitch to Phillips. I'm a little bit surprised at that decision. Breaking ball on the outside corner for strike 1 on Phillips. The 0-1. Fastball hammered out to right field. That ball will get down and go to the wall. That will score a run, making it 9-6. Phillips choosing to stop at first base, as the Casper Spuds have now put 3 runs across here in the top of the 11th. It's a 9-6 ball game. And that'll bring up Dylan Schlotterback. Schlotterback just 1 for 6 on the day. Now a runner on first. Johnson deals the fastball up and in, 1-0. It'll be the top of the order for the Zap in the bottom of the 11th. Aiden Johnson, Jackson Mix, and Buck Snaps, all of whom remain in this ball game. The 1-0 breaking ball, and that one catches Dylan Schlotterback. Now runners on first and second here in the top of the 11th with 2 outs. Spuds lead by a score of 9-6. And that'll bring up Raphael Jackson. Jackson 0 for 6, looking for his first hit of the night. Johnson deals the breaking ball, missing outside, 1-0. Count now 1-0 here on Raphael Jackson. 2 runners on, 2 outs, 9-6 ball game. Johnson deals. That one misses down in the dirt. Good pick by Alec Vincent behind the plate. 2-0. Now the 2-0 pitch misses down in the dirt. That one gets through the legs of Alec Vincent. The runner on second will advance to third. The runner on first stays put. Count goes 3-0. So it was Phillips who advanced to third. Schlotterback staying put at first. As Aiden Johnson trying to work out of the top of the 11th inning. Runner goes as that pitch on the outside corner. Count goes 3-1. Schlotterback moving down to second base without a throw from Vincent. The 3-1 pitch down in the dirt. So that will be a walk. Haberger going to let Johnson go here. Bases loaded, Phillips off second. Schlotterback up. Phillips off third, Schlotterback off second, Marsick off first. Pitch. On the outside corner for strike one. Oh, 1 count on Marsick. Pitch from Johnson. Breaking ball misses outside, 1-1. The Zap going to have to battle back here in the bottom of the 11th. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. The bases remain loaded in the top of the inning. 1-1 count here to Marsick as the breaking ball misses outside, 2-1. The Oahe Zap have used everyone in their bullpen other than Colin Kwandi, who remains up in the pen. 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground towards first. Trusner can't field that one. Everyone's going to be safe. Now a 10-6 ball game as the bases remain loaded. What will likely go down as an error on Trusner, the second of the inning, as it is now a 10-6 ball game. Chandler Stocking now stepping to the plate. Johnson remains on the mound. No mound visit from Haberger. Fastball on the outside corner, 0-1. Now the 0-1 to Stocking. Breaking ball on the inside corner as the count goes 0-2. Pitch. Breaking ball cut on and missed. And that will do it here in the top of the 11th. The Casper Spuds, a big ugly 4 spot in the top of the 11th. They take a 10-6 lead. The Zap are going to need some magic at the plate in the bottom of the inning. You're watching Oahe Zap Baseball on YouTube.
Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN Event, 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at Ticketsmarter.com. Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN Events and iHeart Radio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at Ticketsmarter.com.
Josh Phillips now on the mound here for the Casper Spuds in the bottom of the 11th inning. Phillips has pitched 3 games, 3 innings. He's given up no earned runs, a 1-0 win-loss record, 2 strikeouts and a walk. Johnson to lead off the bottom of the 11th here for the Oahe Zap. Emiliano Curiel will head out to second base, will be what would have been the ghost runner here in the extra inning. Johnson, Mix, and Snabs. At least two runners will have to get, or two hitters will have to get on base before the Zap would have a chance of tying this ball game. A reminder, in the bottom of the 10th inning, the Zap a chance to win it. A fly ball out to center field. Elijah Reeves throwing out Trey Martin at home on a bullet from center field. So an off day tomorrow for the Oahe Zap, but these two teams will play another two games in Casper on Saturday and Sunday after what has been an intense game two. Phillips trying to close this one off for the Casper Spuds. Pitch to Johnson. Fastball, that one hit on the air out to center field. Going back is Reeves. He can't make the play. The ball lands on the warning track and goes to the wall. Johnson will cruise into second. Curiel will come around to score. And the Oahe Zap have new life here in the bottom of the 11th as they've quickly cut the lead to 10-7. So Johnson, a leadoff double, smoked over the head of Elijah Reeves out in center field, and that will bring up Jackson Mix, who looks to keep the line moving for the Oahe Zap. Phillips checks the runner. Pitch to Mix, swung on and missed. Mix chasing down in the dirt, count 0-1. Let's see if Phillips continues to throw something a little bit below the zone here after Mix chased on the first pitch, or if he goes back to the fastball. 0-1. That one hit on the ground towards first and foul as Mix behind in the count 0-2. Count 0-2 on Jackson Mix. Johnson off second. Pitch from Phillips. Fastball on the outside corner. Jackson Mix goes down looking for the first out here in the bottom of the 11th. And that will bring up Buck Snabs. And a meeting between the two umpires out here in the field. Unsure of what it was about. Buck Snabs now the batter. Snabs came around to score in the 8th inning to tie up the ball game, which would send the game into extra innings eventually. Phillips steals, and that one catches Buck Snabs. Buck Snabs is aboard via a hit by pitch, and that will bring the game's tying run to the plate in Jacob Trusner. Trusner has reached 2 times so far this game on a hit by pitch in the first, a walk in the third. He's 0 for 3 on the day, having reached on those 2 plate appearances. Johnson off of second, Snabs off of first. Pitch from Phillips. Down in the dirt, 1-0. Alec Vincent sits on deck. He technically came into the game in the spot of Vince Polizzi, as the positions have been out to talk here with Phillips, who hasn't even stepped off the rubber. The Zap looking to battle back once again here in the bottom of the 11th. They trail by a score of 10-7. We are coming up on 4 hours of game time here at Hyde Stadium, but boy, it's been a good one.
Alec Vincent on deck
1-0 count here on Jacob Trusner. Runners on first and second. Phillips deals. Fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Vincent on deck. He can't be pinch hit for because the Zap have no catchers left on the roster. So if it were go to its 12th inning, there would be no one to catch. 1-1 pitch. Misses down in the dirt. Advancing to third is Aiden Johnson. Staying at first is Buck Snabs, which keeps the force in effect at second. The runner in Johnson is ineffective. It is Trusner that represents the game-tying run at the plate. 2-1 count here. Pitch from Phillips. Fastball on the inside corner for strike 2. Runners on the corners. That one fouled off as Trusner stays alive. Now the 2-2. Fastball, that one hit out on the ground to short, on to second for one, to first, a double play to end the game. 6-4-3 they go, and that will do it here at Hyde Stadium. The Spearfish Sasquatch taking down the Oahe Zap by a final score of 10-7. The Oahe Zap falling to 3-15 on the season as they drop their 7th straight. The Casper Spuds move to 12-4, a heartbreaking loss here at Hyde Stadium. The Zap will have a day off tomorrow before they will play the Spuds for a 2-game series on the road. I'm Evan Epstein. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your evening.
Hey, at least we don't have to be out till fucking 3 tomorrow. That's something. You alright?
Yeah, it's
Tough, man.
I mean, those are,
Tough loss.
if it goes the other way, those are endings you dream of that you always want to have for the.
You gotta send Martin